Okay, but you didn't get here overnight. So say if it takes you 6 months to a year. All right, now you got your health back. Other than that, you'll be on disability the rest of your life and looking at one doctor after another doctor, and there is no other answers. You're at the top of the mountain now. There's nothing beyond this, I guarantee you. But you can keep looking. So the iris shows us the depth of the problem. That's what's cool. The depth of what we're looking at. And also the relationship between pituitary maybe and kidneys. Do we have to work on the pituitary, or we just don't leave that? Well, I can tell you, most people have transverse bowel problems. They have sinus, pituitary problems. Most of us have some degree of that. I thought it was interesting to see the other night on Simon Cowell's song thing, their version of American Idol, the X Factor. I really like that better than American Idol. American Idol's becoming all the good singers are kicked off, and everybody's 13 and 14. And so I love the fact they're showing older people that can really belt that out there. So I saw this one man. He was 6'2", I think, and he was the son of little people. And I thought, right there, pituitary, both ways. What a great example of pituitary problems, because that's your growth. That controls growth. And you just saw the opposite ends of the spectrum there. And I thought that's a really good look from a scientific view about the pituitary problems that smaller people pay and that taller people pay. And it's just a factor on both sides of the fence. So I thought it was a good lesson in that. MD, muscular dystrophy. Jerry Lewis, need to learn this, because this is the only remedy, like MS or anything else. This is the only remedy you can get to that. So muscular dystrophy, definitely, hands down. You get raw. You get way up there on the fruit. You move those adrenals and you move those kidneys. That's the only way, and you can pull yourself out of this. She's in her 20s now. And let me see. Wondered if a condition like that can be reversed. Totally. I don't think this is one of the issues that you have touched on. It is not one of the issues that I've touched on. Good question. Good question. Glad you asked it. Muscular dystrophy. Anytime you see any condition with any tissue, be it nerves, muscles, bones, any related tissue, you have to go back and sit for a minute, take the disease out of this thing and say, okay, all these tissues are nothing but cells. All these tissue cells are genetics, though, no question, so they're either strong or weak. All right, there's fluids that flow around these cells that one nourish and feed them, that's the blood, but also clean the waste away, that's lymph. When I see deterioration, I see the inability to move, I see neural responses or a lack of neural responses, I see muscle conditions, I see bone conditions, whatever, steroid, hormonal condition. I'm still talking about cells and two fluids. I mean, when you keep it this simple, you got it, and you can fix this problem. And so this poor thing, she's only 20, get your body regenerated, go 100% raw, nothing less, and get up there with the fruits, berries, and melons as at least 80% of that, and you might try making it 100% at times. Definitely do the upper circulating nerve just for the fun of it, but then really go after the adrenal glands, the kidneys, and the lymph system. Clean up the bowels, by the way, and you'll overcome that. Oh, man, I tell you what, thanks, Owen. I do have an open heart, and I do appreciate that. I can ride the negative wave, but I can do it with laughter and love, because I realize that we're all souls, and we're here on this planet. These are just bodies. Like I said, I hate to see people suffer, but they're easy to fix, and I say easy. There's some tough cases out there that can take months or even years to fix. I have some really tough cases. Like I said, I have a poor osteopath with Lou Gehrig's, and I just can't get him. I've worked hard and hard and hard, and he's worked hard and hard and hard, so I don't know. I like to use the word karma in his case because I don't know. He's done everything right. So there's something we're missing, and we've tried everything. So, but other cases of Lou Gehrig's, MS, no problem. So I don't know what to say. You know, there are those cases that no matter what you do, no matter how many teeth you pull out of your head trying to fix this, that for some reason they don't respond. Is there a, you know, like I said, a karmic issue, a spiritual issue there? Maybe. I don't know that soul's journey. And I never invade people's journeys. I made it a point never to develop my psychic abilities. I did that at one time. I was playing with my mind. I could make a person wake up at night, walk out their house, walk down the street, knock on my door, and say hi. I've done that. But I said no when I realized how I invaded the space of that soul. I realized, no way. I'm not going to play that game. And I feel so much better not using the mind. I don't care anymore. It is what it's going to be, like the Lion Man said. I'm glad you liked the parts 6 and 7 of question 42 with the iron object. Thank you. Saw a brown sulfur fungus ring around the pupil of one of them that looks just like, I know that I'm going to fix that. You know, I love the fact that these videos help you guys. That's my excitement, because my world is so busy helping people that I love the positive feedback. You guys don't realize we are in the it's hard to explain to someone that goes to work every day and everybody's sick, everybody's hurting, a lot of people are dying, they're fearful. We work in this constantly from thousands of people worldwide. So it's hard to explain to you what it does to us, but it's rough. But with your love, we're surviving it. So thanks for all the love and the lessons. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. More look like sand than fibery. Yeah. Thanks, Claudette. I'm going to have to cut off, guys. So I'm going to go after your... this is Cindy. Dad's 81 years old. Raw food is for over 20 years. Yeah, I answered that. Urinary tract calcifications. I answered that. Chris you won't see this one till next week. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I just have to cut off. But I love you guys. Thank you so much. And you have a great weekend, even though you're not going to get this till next week. But so when you get this, have a good day then. You know, have a good now. You know, have a good now, and may the blessings be to you all. Thank you so much for taking your time to view our videos. And I consider us all a team, and we're doing really good. Really doing good. Thank you. Bye-bye.